Namaste, my warriors, and welcome to Universal Goddess Tarot. Like, share, subscribe, um, leave a comment. Leave a comment. I would say donate, but they've confiscated my card, so they wanted to make sure I had no funds in any way. But we're good. Okay. So I have a lot to talk about when it comes to these children. So I got a couple of downloads and things that have been going on that we need to speak about because they're at their last legs when it comes to coming at you. And they know it. And they know it. There was a reason that you didn't make it to court. They didn't want you to speak, so they want more time to get rid of you. They want more time to try to assassinate you in whatever way possible. No help. The FBI, the CIA, Internal Affairs, Homeland Security. Fuck you motherfuckers, okay? Because you're sitting out there pussyfooting around, twiddling your thumbs. You don't realize what's going on behind the scenes. Or you do. Because we know that you got access to the cameras that are inside of the house. So you know that we're being poisoned day in and day out throughout the day. You know the pain that we're going through, and you're just sitting there, sitting on it. And what kills me is at the end of the day, you're going to need us. You're going to need us to finish off your case that we have been working on for you. Okay, because they don't have a fucking clue. If it wasn't for you guys telling them what was going on behind the scenes, what kind of poisons were being used, the poisons that the hospitals don't test for. So when you go in for a heart attack, that's what it is, a heart attack. They're not going to check that you just drank a glass of arsenic or thallium. They don't check for fentanyl. They don't check for none of this shit. They just check it off as, oh, well, looked like the heart went, so heart attack. Looks like they had a stomach problem or there was cancer that they were unaware of. Oh, check that. That's what they died of. Some ailment that the poison created. And you sit back and you know that we're being tortured, bullied, that they're sending their flying monkeys around. You see it. I know the Honda in the corner that's always out in the corner. I'm going to record him too. Okay, because he's been out there almost every day for about almost a month. He's been out there every day. Not to mention the ones that are sitting in the parking lot across at the museum where they can see straight towards my house. So they're sitting right at the edge of the corner watching every day. You got the secret society sending this is your family, your friends, your ex-lover, your ex-husband. They all collaborate. Everybody's paying for these hitmen together. So there's nobody. There is no friends. Friends. Family ain't family. So they're at the end. They're at their last little whims, and this is what they're doing. They decided that they're going to use the groomed children that they're grooming, all right, that they use for prostitution to make money, to line their pockets with our babies. And you think you don't know about it because it seems like nothing's going on, but you do know your child's behavior. So you've seen the behavior change as of a baby. You've seen the behavior change. They put the child against you from a baby, from whatever age they can understand, oh, that's not your real mom. I'm your mom. Meanwhile, this is a coven with the father or the mother is in the coven. And the one that's not in the coven doesn't know that they're being groomed by this father and his wife. Right? Because you were the secondary wife that you didn't even know about. And there's others that he's married to. So he thinks that he can get away with marrying 5, 10 women, and he could get away with this because he's gotten away with it. Just like he's gotten away with all these murders, being a serial killer, smiling in your face while he puts something in your drink or on your food. And it's tasteless, colorless, and odorless. So you can put it in water. And they know this. So since you know they're coming around and doing this, whether it be your daughter, your son, your daughter's boyfriend, your family friend coming over, whatever you think it's not, they're sending the children to do it. They're sending the children to poison you. So at 10 years old, 8 to 10 years old, where they could kind of understand, they know what's right and wrong. Because we all do. We all know what's right and wrong when you're doing something, okay? I'm sorry, I'm not feeling well. I woke up, I was not feeling well. It's been 2 days already. So I have circles under my eyes. I haven't slept well. So I apologize for that. But I needed to get this message out because a lot of people thinking, oh, it was my husband did it. No. Your husband groomed your child or your grandchild. They're grooming them to be serial killers. So they're grooming them to poison you, your pets, or your family all around you. You're not going to know because you're not even going to think that it's your child. There's no way. Like you would think there's no way that they're sending this child. There's no way. But oh yeah, they sure are. To put stuff in your condiments, your coffee, your sugar, sprinkle stuff on your slippers. You got to understand these poisons are absorbed by the skin. So they can sprinkle it on your clothes, on your bedding as you sleep. They did it to me with they sprinkled a battery acid, the little residue around the battery from your car. You know how it crumbles off? They're sprinkling that over your bed, your dog's bedding, your food, your dog's food. And you're not understanding why. What? I drank orange juice and it was kind of fuzzy. Like, I never drank orange juice that it was. There's always a little fuzz. I'm not even going to lie. Because orange juice is acidic. But no, this was a foam, like, it was foaming like if you put I don't know, baking soda with vinegar and you see the foam, it was like that. And silly me, still, being naive, drank the orange juice. I was in pain. The pain was, it was only a little bit of orange juice left in the carton. So I felt like they left that for me. When I drank it, as I was sleeping, the pain that my body was going through, I felt like it was eating through my body. And all you could do is hold your ribs because it felt like your ribs were being dissolved, your kidneys or your ribs. It was so painful, so painful. And you could feel it because your stomach and your esophagus and your throat was all burning. So they use all these poisons. They use poison I don't even know about. They're using some. I had a list. Let me see if I have it here. Let me see. I had a list of the poisons. Now I can't find it. My little Bible. She's taking quite a beating, but they're still trying to hide you away in the psych unit. They're still trying to put some sort of a charge on you. You got to remember this. I got no door, so they can put weapons in here. They can put drugs in here. They can put evidence from a crime scene in here. They can make, this is what they do. They try to make it look like you were at the crime scene. They could take a piece of your item. Remember, I don't have no door. All day, every day, when I'm out walking the dog, all they got to do is come into my room and take whatever they want. They've taken clothing from my room. They've taken shoes. I know I'm missing shoes. I'm missing clothes, jeans, shirt. So they're dressing as you. They're actually coming into your home. Your family is taking your clothes and giving it to someone else so that person looks like you when they're committing their crimes, whether it be they're opening false bank accounts in your name, whether they're taking money from an account that you don't know about from your name. But I do know that Citibank does have an account in my name. And I went in to ask for it and we found it, but they wouldn't help me with it. And I said, okay, well, I want an internal investigation. Nothing was done. Nothing. So Citibank is involved. And I will say that out front, because I went and I myself to do the investigation. And I called the number on the phone to report fraud, and they hung up on me a few times. Okay, and it's Indian. Everyone that I called about the fraud to report the fraud from Citibank, everyone that picked up the phone was Indian. And I'm going up, am I calling India? Because I feel like every one of you was Indian. And nobody's understanding what I'm saying. And you don't even understand your own job. Anyway, so that goes that. They're not even looking into it, nothing. So Citibank is involved. They're trying to break down my computer. There's nothing I could do about it. So I apologize for that, guys. Let me see. I want to make sure that we're going. Okay. Okay. So if you guys could leave me a message, let me know where you're from. Let me know what you're going through. Maybe we can talk about and touch on what you're going through right now, because there's a lot of us that don't even understand exactly how far this goes. Because I know that this has been going on for over 60 years. I'm going to say over 60 years. This has been going on for a very, very long time. Because if this man was able to get away with murdering people, and the thing he does, he saves stuff. He saves jewelry. So from the lives that he's taken, he keeps their assets. He's making money off of their assets. Okay. And you know what's messed up? He keeps some of their assets, and that's what you get for Christmas, your birthday. You're getting other people's assets, dead people's assets. Because I've noticed that stuff that my husband was giving me was old used jewelry. Like he wouldn't buy me anything. He would give me things that were from other old jewelry. All right. So this is what they're doing. Sorry. I look a mess. I was outside. The wind is blowing, walking my dog. So they're desperate now. They're desperate. They can't continue to get away with what they've been doing. So now they're sending in the children that they've been grooming. They're sending them in to poison you, poison your household, poison the animals. You got to understand that they will take out other children. So now that they groomed these children into being serial killers, right? What do they pay them? Roblox? Yeah. They put like a couple of $100 in Roblox, and they think that they made it. They made it, these kids. All right? They have no clue because they're under mind control. They take a hold of them, and they're no longer your child. Like if you watch their demeanor, all of a sudden, I'm telling you, they try like this. They went out with her and came back. She was totally different. Everything about her was dark. She came home. Then she had to go to the first day of school on the bus. She tore the seat open, just sliced it open. No reason. Brand new seat on the bus. She just, out of nowhere, just decided. She didn't even know why she did it. She just did it. Then she went to school and she started having a problem with the teacher and the aide. And they were both like, listen, she's out of control. Like, is something going on? And I said, look, there was something going, on in the house. I felt like it was different too, but I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what she's gone through. I don't know what changed in her. It was that she was groomed. and she was no longer the child that we knew. And they all they got to do is send her a text on her phone, and she's going to do, and she does it. You know, they laugh about it behind the scenes. She's been in a group with all these witches and warlocks, and they kind of praise them. They praise them. Yeah, look what you did. Look, you did that. Look how fast. And they were all laughing. Oh, look, you did it in stealth mode. Look at that. She didn't even see you. You were sneaky. Dun, 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 dun. They're laughing about it. Look at that. You almost killed her. You put poison in her food. Look at that. That's gonna be your first kill. Like they're laughing about it. Like it's a reward. Them going after you. Like they're rewarding these children for committing their first crime. What is their first crime? Attempted murder of you. Now imagine when this child decides that she just gets mad all by herself and wants to take out a child or two in the school system. Guess what? Those children will go home sick and pass away, and nobody will ever know that it was another child that did it, that poisoned their child. The FBI, the CIA, Internal Affairs, Homeland Security, the DEA, they all know about it. And they're letting it happen. They get mad. They get mad at you, me, everyone that lets all their secrets out. The CIA, they don't want you to speak about it. They think that they want to keep it secret. Secret. The secret society can't keep it secret. The FBI can't keep it secret. So there's no help because they're using you as the GOAT. You're the GOAT. They're using you to get what they need. Not once did they come to you and ask you. Not once did they question you. Or they did. They did. But they got little vague, little silly because they didn't question you to the fullest like they do everybody else. You're not to be questioned. You're the one behind the scenes doing all the work for them. For the CIA, FBI, DEA, Homeland Security. You're the one doing all the work for them. They're getting paid, but you're the one doing the work. You're putting your messages out here and letting them know. I let them know what kind of poisons they're using, how they're using it, what the symptoms are. I let my warriors know, because if they have these symptoms, go straight to the hospital. It don't matter if you listen. I had to go and think to myself, like, how do I even go to the hospital and say I've been poisoned? Like I didn't even know how to do it, but I had to do it because I've been poisoned. You know yourself, you know your body. I made my own coffee and I was drinking it just fine. But when this man got a hold of my coffee and he handed it to me and just jetted the way he left so quickly, because he knew if I took that one sip, it was going to be over. At least he thought. And I did. I took that one sip and my whole life changed. I had to go to the emergency room because I was having heart palpitations like this. As soon as I took that sip, it was like a coat was melted over me. That's how it felt, like something just melted right over me. I had to go to the hospital. I've been poisoned. I don't know by what. And they decided, okay, can we evaluate you? Yes, you can evaluate me. I've never been to a psych unit, never been psychiatrically evaluated. So yes. And they did. And the doctor was like, listen, she's fine. There's nothing wrong with her. He goes, can I give you something for the anxiety? And I said, no, nothing. I don't want nothing else in my body. I don't take nothing but my thyroid medicine. That should be the only thing they find. I don't drink, not a glass of wine, not a beer, nothing. Not a cooler, nothing. I don't do any kind of pills, drugs, smoke, vape, injections. I'm afraid of needles. It's hard for me to get a shot from a doctor. Okay? No pills, no inhalants, no whatever way you could take a drug. None of it. So when they go through my blood tests and they find this is the only thing I take, okay, my thyroid, that's it. And sometimes I don't even believe I'm taking it because they, your prescription has been changed. They take your prescription, okay? They give you your prescription. So there should be nothing else that they should find in my system at all. Nothing. So they're using our babies against us. And they're desperate. These secret societies are desperate because they know they're found out. Their masks have fallen off, so we know who they are. So now they're using the children to do their dirty work. They're thinking that you're going to look psychotic for accusing a child of doing that, doing what they've done. And you got to know with the mind control, they can easily erase that so the child don't even know what they've done. They don't even realize it. Or do they? Because they do it so slick. Like, hey, grandma, oh, I just wanted to do this with you. Let me, you think you can make me a sandwich? Or you think, and they're in the kitchen while you're trying to guard your dog, and you go like this to go grab the bread, and they're poisoning your dog. And they do it well. And then when you tell them, I seen that, they come out and say, oh, you're delusional. This is a 13-year-old that never used that word in her life, but all of a sudden, I'm delusional. I said, wow, that's the same word your mother used when I caught her doing that. And then I caught her again coming out of my room trying to fix the door. And I go, what were you doing in my room? She goes, oh, you scared me. And I go, what were you doing in my room? She goes, oh, you're delusional. That's now her favorite word when I catch her poisoning me or my pets. Not realizing that their child can now go to prison, adult prison, for attempted murder. My daughter thinks that she's getting a ticket. She even found out. She did her research or asked her cop boyfriend, right? What happened to me if they found out I was poisoning a dog? They said, oh, they'll just give you a ticket. So she came to me. She goes, nah, I'll only get a ticket if they find out I'm poisoning your dog. So I'll only have to pay a ticket. She don't realize, no, you weren't just poisoning them. You tortured them. I have pictures. You don't go torturing a little dog for no reason at all and feed her acid until she bleeds out and there's foam and blood coming out of her mouth. That's how much acid they gave her. She stuffed it down her throat, so much of it down her throat that when I got a hold of her, she couldn't swallow. She couldn't nothing. The acid was burning through her throat, and there was nothing I could do. There was nothing I could do. I have videos of her choking on it. And people get upset at me crying on this channel. Yeah. You don't realize the death that I've seen, the torture that I've gone through. I want to be able to look pretty on the screen and dress up and look pretty for you guys and wear really pretty fancy nails and have my makeup done and my hair all done and I get a cute little outfit. I don't get to do that. I don't get to look pretty on here because I'm being bullied and tortured day in and day out. Can't even drink my water. I can't even drink my water because I leave to walk my dogs. I come back, they already put something in my water that dries me out. Makes me nauseous, unable to eat or drink even water. I can't even take a sip of water. I haven't drank nothing today. All right. So when people want to sit there and say, oh, they get so emotional. Oh, so much shit's going on. You know what? If I was in a warm area and doing things, I do everything on my own. Okay, everything. I have to take the bus to wherever I got to go. I don't have a car. I don't have money for Ubers. I don't have money to take a cab. I don't have that. I have to pick up my crumbs and try to make enough for a bus to go back and forth to wherever I got to go. Okay? So I don't get that. I don't get to sit behind a pretty screen. Like when I first started, I would dress up my tables, and I was always ready for you guys and made sure my hands looked respectable. And I was always, speaking. I wasn't crying then because at the time I didn't know I was being poisoned. It was happening to me, but I didn't realize that it was happening to me. It was happening to me, and I saw my weight go really down or really up, and the pain and the headaches and the nausea, and I was going through all of it, and my hair falling out, like just falling out, like there's no reason for it. I didn't know it. But I showed up every day, and I try to do my readings. Now I could barely get a reading in. They shut down my computer. They're breaking my computer now. My phones, they've broken all of my phones. Like I can't even show you. Like I can't even show you my phone because they're all broken. Like broken. Look, they're all broken. See that? I can't. The screen's broke. They stole three other phones and my tablet from me with all the evidence that I needed to take to court. And the court doesn't see that. That you don't see that they took the door. You don't see that they broke the cameras that I put up in the house, the one in the hallway, the one downstairs at the back door, so that I can see who's coming in and out. Why would you break that? If there wasn't anything to hide, why? If I'm putting that up to protect my family, why would you break it off? And they don't break it off. They break off the whole electricity. They broke the camera and the whole electricity, so I can't put on another camera. Okay? Why would they go through all of this if I was such a liar? If I was such a liar and I had nothing to prove, why would they steal everything? Come on. So so now that you don't have a door, they can put any kind of weapon, any kind of drugs, paraphernalia, whatever evidence from the scene of a crime that they've committed, because they've committed many. Because these car accidents, these car crashes, motorcycle crashes, boat crashes, drownings, suicidal, the false suicides, because they say that, oh, it was suicide, oh, they committed suicide, they didn't overdose. No, they burnt them. They put something heavy in their if they know that you do drugs, they put something heavy in there to take you out. And that's it. That's the one time that you do that. They took you out. So they have people to cause these crashes, to hit and runs. The hit and runs everybody has a life insurance policy. Even the ones in this circle that don't even realize it, every single one of them have a life insurance policy. So when their pockets start getting low and they don't got nobody to take out, they start taking out their own. Okay? They don't realize this. Every one of them is on the chopping block. Every single one of those members, the secret society covens, okay, their days are numbered by themselves, by their own community, their evil community of serial killers, because they go around, they take out their own families, their children, their parents, their grandparents, their siblings, their spouses, friends, their friends' children. They take them out because I know of someone her son was an officer and a good guy. They took him out. And it has to do with one of the friends of the family that she considers herself family. They're taking each other out. They take out their family members' children, and act like they had nothing to do with it. And they'll still come to your house like they're your best friend. Meanwhile, they just took out your child. And they'll stay by your side to make sure that you don't realize that it was them that did it. I'm sorry, my face has been so dry. It's been so dry lately. I don't even know what to do. So let's see what comes out. Let's see what comes out. Let's do a little bit. All right. So I needed to get that with you. So they're starting them off young. I think by 8 years old, they're already sending them out to go do the dirty work. Look. You see, I have no phone. Look. It doesn't work. I'm just trying to turn off the flashlight and I can't even get it. Sorry, guys. All right. I can't even turn it off. This is crazy. Can't turn it off. So let's see what's coming out. So this is one of the. I also wanted to touch on a subject that hold on. That Beauty was talking about. Beauty 9419, I believe that's one of her. Olivia. Olivia Leads with Love. They've taken so many of her channels. I don't know. But she was touching on a subject that I also wanted to get in on. When it comes to these BBLs, these implants, breast implants, or the female body augmentation. In reality, the implants, butt implants, breast implants, trying to make you look more feminine, all that was built for these transgender. It was never meant for women to do it because women are women. You don't have anything to prove. They made these items specifically to have a BBL, to have breast implants, to have, to make you look more feminine. We didn't need that for ourselves. See, there's a reason why these transgenders, that when we see them, we go, oh my God, she's so beautiful, because they have to work at that. They have to work at being a woman. So they put that extra effort in where we as women don't. We'll dress up like this and we good. Because we are women. We don't need to um accentuate that. These transgenders do. They need the BBL. They need the shape to come in. They need the breast implants. Okay, they need the shots, the hormone shots to be more feminine. They need that. So that's why when you see them, they're so beautiful. Yeah, if you put the effort in, you could look just as beautiful as these transgender, because I've seen some transgender that are absolutely model material, drop dead gorgeous. But they have to work at that. They got to get that BBL. They got to get that body, that they got to get the implants and the smaller waist and the female hormone shots. Okay, they need that. We as women, we don't need that. So we kind of lost to them because we're not even trying to be women because you are a woman. What I'm saying with this is, who are they to beat us? If you're a woman, you know what, and you get a little jealous, like, damn, she's so pretty. I'm a woman, and yeah, you could look like that. And you don't need to buy the BBL and the none of that. You just have to love yourself. Be more willing to dress up. Pay closer attention to your looks, your hair. They do their hair, their makeup, their outfits. All of that is all done up. Hold on. All right. You as a woman, you don't need to buy boobies. You got your boobies, right? You don't need to buy ass. You what little ass you got or whatever you have, you fine with that. We don't need to accentuate that. So my thing is, put a little more love into yourself. Have a little more pride in the way you look. Don't be jealous of these gay men, transgender men that spend every single dollar to go onto their looks. They have to, because if not, they're not gonna. Guess what? At the end of the day, when they take all that off, the clothes, the makeup, they have a 5 o'clock shadow. Okay, that beard, that mustache, it's showing through. You don't need that. And the point with this is, I just wanted to, that when women are out there getting BBLs, it's destroying your body because it's not meant for you. So you hear about the stories, the horrific stories that these women are going through, when it wasn't made for you to begin with. It was made for these transgender. Remember, these secret society, these covens, the Illuminati, the Masons, all of them, they believe this is a man's world. No, it's not. All right. They believe in men are men for everything. Okay. And no, it is not a man's world. So they want to make it a man's world by making all these transgender men with the booties and the boobies and the lip enhancers and the cheek enhancers and the little waistline, and they're doing that with the, yeah. So at the end of the day, it was all meant for the men. Women don't need it because we're women. We don't need to accentuate ourselves like that. But we should have pride in ourselves as women. I think that all women are beautiful. You just need to dress it up a little bit. They are. They're spending every dime, every nickel, every red cent they have to look good. Meanwhile, you can put minimum effort and there you are, the woman that you are. Okay? So that was something I wanted to touch on because when she spoke about this, it just hit me like a rock. Like, yeah, that's exactly what it is. These implants and stuff like that were made for transgender. Were made for men to be turned into women. They weren't made for women to use. Guys, as you get in here, get a thumbs up. Can you give me a thumbs up? Circulate my page. They got me on lockdown over here. They don't let my page go out there. So let's see what's coming on. Look, rejected. So you rejected someone and they want back in. Truth, discovery, awakening. Because you awaken to this person's nonsense. All right? You awaken to what they were doing to you. What else, Spirit? Show me. Warriors, come on in. Step on in the warrior circle, my warriors. Come on in, side hustle. Their side hustle. On the dark web, I heard. They sell themselves on the dark web. They go on dates. What is that called? A worldview? Worldview? I'm not sure what it's called. I know they have some dark sightings that they go on these dates, these dating sites with these transgender, these gay men. Let me tell you something. They're passing HIV like it's a bowl of candy, and they're not letting anyone know about it. And you got to remember, these gay men are going home to their wives. While they're down low, they're going home to their wives. They're going home to their wives, and they're giving them HIV. And then the thing about that is, then they go home to their wives, and they call it the wife goes to the doctors and find out that they have a sexually transmitted disease. They want to come out and fight with them and say, "Who have you been sleeping with? How did you do? You gave that to me." Da, 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 da. Meanwhile, they know damn well they were the ones that received it and gave it to their partner. They did it on purpose. They gave it to their partner on purpose because they don't want their partner to move on. Now you're stuck with them. Now you're stuck with a gay, dirty man. That's a pedophile. I'll tell you that because this is what still married, so I have to say I want to say ex-husband. I'm dying to say ex-husband, but we're separated 4 years already. He has HIV, passing it around like it's a box of candy, trying to his defense, which is no defense, because how do you sit there and say, "Oh, my wife gave it to me," but then you're sitting out there and you're giving it to everybody else, but you know you have it. You know you have it. You clearly know you have it. You're not letting any suspecting anyone that's laying with you know that that's what you got. And your end result is, well, my wife gave it to me, so what? So you give it to everybody else? You don't let everybody, you don't use a condom, you don't stop from spreading it. No. You just felt like since you got it, you went to another state, another country to go be with a transgender or a child, because they go to other countries to rape children. They pay for these babies. Okay? And then you come home with HIV and say, what? Somebody pure and clean gave it to you? But that'll be very easy to clear. Very easy. Because from the time you got it to the time your spouse or whatever went and got tested and they were clean, yeah, it's not going to work, boo-boo. It's not going to work. All right? Hold on. Spiritual gifts. Yeah, you got spiritual gifts coming in. This is what's been saving you. This is what's been saving you from these dark people. Your spiritual gifts, okay? Letting you know ahead of time, with little nudges here and there. Something tells you don't go. Guess what? You don't go. Because you're the divine feminine. They want the divine, they want to poison this divine feminine in all ways and every way. You understand me? In every way. For her spiritual gifts, because you've either done a cord cutting, and I don't mean one, you've probably done many, and they were able to reattach themselves, and now they're not. Okay? And you'll see it all over them because it causes hives all over their body. It causes hives. It causes them to lose drastic weight, like they'll be vomiting and shitting their brains out. Okay, because I had to, I knew someone who went through it, and they told me, they did it through drugs. It was drugs. They got it through drugs. It could have been whatever, because people who are on drugs that heavy, they go straight into prostitution to pay for that habit. Yeah, they told me what they were going through, and I was like, you know what? And I still gave them hugs and kisses. Like, people would pull away from them, like, oh my God, you giving them a kiss? Oh my God, you catch it. Who are you to be so cruel? You mean if they get HIV, they don't deserve any kind of hugs, kisses, no love? That's ridiculous, and fuck you if you think that. Okay? It says reckless love and sex. What did I tell you? They're having reckless love and sex. They're not covering it up. No rain jackets for nobody. Right? Look, because they have sexual addictions. They can't stop. They can't stop. So they're taking multiple lives. When I tell you multiple lives. And then those lives and so on. Remember that commercial? Was it? I don't know if it was a shampoo commercial, but it was saying so on and so on and so on. And you see the squares of people, how it would open up, and look how hundreds of people would just pop up. And it was just that one time. That's all it took. And that went to that partner, and that partner went to that partner, and everybody had a partner. And it just kept going, and so on and so on and so on. This is what's happening with this HIV. It's going around like wildfire. And that's because everybody want to be out there just doing things recklessly. No condoms. Nobody's protecting themselves. Protect yourselves, your soul. Count on it. What else, Spirit? What else? Secret accounts. Now they have secret accounts, right? A love child, secret accounts, and moving. They got secret accounts to watch you, to watch your accounts. All right, they're watching you day in and they get up in the morning. They get up before you do, so that they can make sure that they phone it in. All right, it's time to pop off those fumes in the bedroom. All right, the fumes that they're using now. The other one was causing nausea, cause you to stop eating. This one causes bad headaches. The fumes that they're using now in my room, they cause bad headaches that it makes your brain feel like it's going to explode. That's what they've been using. And there's a set to it, because when I walk into my room, you can smell the chemical, okay? And all this is because you moved on. Moving on, letting go, loving you. You freed yourself from these quackers, You freed yourself from them, from their connection. Whatever it was, your wishes are being granted because you worked hard for it. Trying to keep yourself alive, trying to keep those around you alive. And there's a love child out there. Hold on a minute, guys. Give me a winter. We have 6 dogs, right? I already take care of my daughter's other 2. I walk them and everything. And she goes and she gets another one. So we have a new little, this one, her name is Winter. And she's just a doll. You know, she's really sweet and loving. And she's the sweetest thing. She's the sweetest thing. And, you know, all these dogs that we've gotten, they've either been from the shelters or people couldn't handle them and they drop them off here. My daughter's a groomer, so everybody who feels like, oh, well, we can't handle our dog, and they go, here you go. So here we are, another one. Okay. Let me let her out. You gonna go out? Okay. All right. Go. Go. All right. All right. So there's a love child from the divine masculine or the divine feminine has a love child. A third party. Oh, this is a wish. I'm sorry. This is the wish. They don't have a child. Now they're wishing to have a child with the divine feminine or divine masculine because it's falling under. Okay. So this is their wish, is to try to get you pregnant. This is the way they want to hold you. Okay. But you better remember, you go back to the past, they have sexually transmitted diseases, and they're going to give you something. It's a gift that keeps on giving for the rest of your life, which will be very short. Okay? Because they're not going to tell you what they're giving you. You're going to know it by getting sick. by getting really sick and wondering why your body has changed. So this is a warning. If you didn't get any kind of other warning, this is me giving you the warning. Use protection because it's going around like wildfire. And if you don't want to use protection, then both of you go to the doctors and make sure you're clear so you can be. And hopefully one of you is not a cheater. Because whoever you're going to cheat with, you're going to get it. What else, Spirit? Yeah, look, from a phony trickster illusion, they're going to give you sell you a fairy tale, all right? And trick you into stealing your soul. Look, a Jezebel, male or female, because you know that these men are all bitches, all right? So when they have the Jezebel out here, because these men are all bitches, you got to remember that. They're women with women with a penis. That's what they are. Because they're worse than women. When they get jealous and vindictive, they're worse than women. Because they come at you like a bitch. A real bitch. A real... Oh my God. I can't. I had another word. I was going to use it, but I think it's like... lessons. Look, now they're going through karmic lessons. Now they need you. They want you to lie for them. They want you to just sign a letter for them. They want you to sign over your assets, sign over the deed to your house, to your business, to your property, to your land, to your assets. They want you to sign that over. Well, if you don't give that to me, then I'm going to keep on bullying you to the end. Keep it going, bitch. Keep it going. Because you falling. This is the last of it. And you will fall. The greatest fall of all. And we get to have that last laugh. Okay? So you guys would just say, yeah, the karmics were laughing behind our back. Oh, did you see them just suffering in the bed? Did you see them praying and crying for their lives? Did you see that? Did you see how they were so in pain they couldn't make it to the bathroom because they were shitting themselves or throwing up? They couldn't even make it. They were scurrying all over the floor because they could barely move. Did you see? Oh my God, that was so funny. Did you see the way they were hurting there? The way they were praying for their lives? These are the karmics that they're sitting around watching you in your home, in your bathroom, when you're taking a shit shower, shave, when you're brushing your teeth, when you're changing in your bedroom, when you're scratching your damn ass. I hate that I have to keep you covered and tell you that I have to keep you covered. Stay under the blanket because you're driving me crazy. That I have to keep doing this. Stay still. I have to keep him covered because if not, they throw something from the door straight into his mouth, and I don't know how to keep him from not eating this. Okay, let me get one more, Spirit. Look, jackass. Now they're in their feelings. Oh my God, they're in their feelings. When they're in their feelings, that's when they become these jackass, these serial killers, because they're in their freaking feelings. I'm telling you, they turn worse than women, worse than high school or middle school children, where you get so jealous and I have to get them back. No. These men, these Jezebel men, these jackasses, right? Sex addictions, because they go both ways. They'll do women. They'll do women just to prove that they're not gay. I'm not gay. I might like sucking dick and ass, but I'm not gay. They give it to me. Okay? So just so you know, when you laying with these so-called men, yeah, and they get offended. They get offended because they're in their feelings. Oh my God. They're talking about me. They're letting everybody know what I do, that I'm a pedophile and I groom children. I groomed them. That's what, listen, if you don't think these karmics are all in their feelings like that, like, oh my God, they're letting everybody know that I'm a pedophile and I'm a groomer and I got to get back at them. So I want to give them HIV. So I want to give them HIV so they can't get away from me. Because they're in their feelings from what they've done. And these children are starting to wake up and they're starting to notice what they went through. And how is it possible? Incest. You got grown ass children in their adult children in their 30s fucking their fathers, still thinking it's okay? You still thinking you screwing a dirty old man that now you decided that he needs your daughter's energy? Are you willing to sacrifice your child to him? And you say yes, and you go out there and you sedate your own child so that your dirty, nasty, disgusting father could deflower your child. And you thought that that's paying respect. And then you have to condemn your child. They put life insurance policies on their own children and take them out because now they know too much. Or do they? Or is it now they're going to use them to do their dirty work? Now we're going to get now before we get rid of them, let's see if they could take them out. If they could take you out. So they send their children to take you out. Your grandchild, your great-grandchild. You go into your room to go find her you have your little bag of candy and you go give your grandchild candy. Your grandchild is in your fridge putting arsenic inside of your iced tea. And then say, goodbye, Grandma. And their mother come pick them up. Meanwhile, that child knows what they did. Okay? And the CIA and FBI understand. They know that they're under MK Ultra mind control. They know that they're being controlled. They know that they're doing these things to you. That they're using devices to mess with your thoughts or to get you confused. And a lot of us are like there's times that I want to do a reading and all of a sudden I can't do the reading. I don't remember what I was talking about. I don't remember what the thoughts were that came in. It's things like that. Like they're getting you, they want you confused, unable to bring the true information that we need in order to survive for each other. They use these hotels. These hotels, those mirrors are two-way mirrors. They film in those. So if you're having think that you're sleeping with your boyfriend or your new lover or whatever, and he brings you to a specific hotel all the time, it's like the same hotel, you're being filmed. Every time someone goes into those hotels are bought by the secret societies, and they put these films out on the dark web. So just to let you know, if you think you being sneaky and you playing your lover, your husband, your wife, and you're going into these hotels, you better hope that that video don't get out. Because it's all over the web, the dark web. Okay? Let's see. Vibe about it. All right, let's see. Something want to vibe about it. Oh, something was hidden. Hold on. There was hiding. Hold on. What was being hidden? Running. It was hidden in the box. They're running. Now they want to run because all their secrets are out. Their masks have fallen. Now they want to go. Now they want to run. After they did all their dirty deeds. And now they can't get away with it because too many people know. Too many people know. Like I never read cards. I never had anyone read my cards. I never looked at tarot on the internet. I never even knew about tarot. For me to start doing readings? What? Yeah, no. I'm telling you, let me see these because let's see what's coming out, Spirit. Show me. right? Imprisonment. This is why they're getting desperate, because they know they're going to prison. They know they're going to prison. This is what's left for them. It's prison or death. Like I said in one of my last videos, it's prison or death. They get to pick one. What do you want? You want to go to prison or you want to die now? It don't matter, because you're going to die in jail too. You think people in jail are going to stand for witches and warlocks being in there when they're going to be like, wait a minute, shit was happening to me out there. I feel like all of y'all they're all coming at them. They're all coming at them. Look, I'm telling you, they want to run away. They're having legal problems. They want to, look, that's what came out. Look, now they're in regret. Now they're in regret. Look, oh my God, look, what, I have to show you how they're trying to run away from it. Look, you see the running. Running is right here, okay? And this is legal proceeding. They're trying to run from these legal proceedings. I'm telling you, the devil. Look. The devil. You can't run. You can't hide. We'll find you. They're going to find you. They're going to find you. Don't worry about it. I ain't worried about it. Right? Look. For life insurance policy, that they've been doing. They've been taking too many. They've gone too far. Like they made it. It's not inconspicuous when it's happening over and over in a family, and then they step to another family member, and that family member goes and start taking out some of their family. Yeah, all of a sudden you see them getting houses and cars and these new vehicles, and nobody's saying nothing about that, huh? No. Sorry. You don't know what to say. You see, yeah, the people are starting to piece. They're being surveillanced. I'm telling you, wherever they go, when they come in and watch you, and they think they're not being watched, they're being watched. Okay, and the thing is, you're being watched by like 3 different groups: by the karmic feminine, the karmic masculine, and the FBI. Okay, but are they protecting you? No, because what's going on with you is you're being poisoned and tortured in your house by your family. So by the time you leave here, they're hoping you leave here in a casket, but it's coming for them. Illnesses are coming for them. What else, Spirit? Show me. So look, legal proceedings, occult. They're in legal proceedings. I'm telling you, they're not getting away with none of this. Imprisonment. That was the first card that came out. Imprisonment. And they got legal proceedings. This cult. All right. What did I say? Hotel, motel, right? They make money off of these videos. You go in there with your new boo, your new boyfriend, into a little hotel just for a couple of hours, right? They got a video of you. That's how they make their money too. Okay. They tell on themselves. You know what? You know when you know what's okay, I'm gonna tell you. You know when you know that they're part of it when you're dating someone new and you go into a hotel, they're gonna be in the mirror like flexing, like look at me, like yeah, like they're all sexy in the mirror. They're doing that because they know that they're being watched. So they're putting out a front. So watch for that. Watch for that. Something about the road. They want to catch you on the road. Somebody want to do road rage. Somebody want to do a hit and run. Somebody running on the road. I'm telling you, they want to run away, right? On the road again because they're being surveillanced. Every step, every move you make, every step you take. I'll be watching you. They're being watched. Every move they make. So when they go on their vacations and they go on to Dubai or something, I've been getting something about Dubai. I don't know what's going on there, but I've been getting something that's going on. I don't know if you own property in Dubai. I don't know if you have some sort of assets that's in Dubai. I know there's something going on with Dubai. You guys and Dubai. I don't know what it is. Okay. What else, Spirit? Show me. Family. Family ain't family. I'm telling you, there's going to be a family imprisoned because they perjured themselves. They lied on you. They committed fraud. They committed identity theft, and you got to understand your whole family, your sisters, brothers, cousins, family, friends, ex-spouses, people. Like, when I tell you, when you see who came up against you, it's gonna hurt you because everyone was a paid actor. That's why I kept getting performer. I kept getting a card. One of these cards says performer, right? One of these cards says performer. And that's why I kept getting performer. They're performing, they're being paid. You got paid actors and actresses working as your friend, your lover, everybody being paid off. If you don't know it, I'm letting you know right now. Everybody's fake as fuck. Working with your family. All right. What else? All right. So everybody getting a buck. Playing somebody. They're playing your friend. They're playing that they're family. They're playing that they're lovers. That you think you just met someone. There's no way they're all connected. They're all connected. What else, Spirit? What's this? This is cover up. They use your family and friends to cover up what they're doing, to cover up their behavior or the things that they've done. Being in this cult. What else, Spirit? Show me. They want to come at you. Look at how many bodies. And I'm saying to the FBI, the CIA, Internal Affairs, how many got to go? How many until you sit there and say, we got all the evidence we need? Worldwide, how many bodies you need? How much evidence? How many of us are right here willing to talk and speak up what we know? What we have gone through, what we're living through. And you guys are just pussyfooting around, twiddling your fingers while we're being tortured and bullied, right? Yeah, crime. They want to call it a crime of passion. What passion? What passion are you talking? What were you passionate about? The stab wounds? The poison? Hey, as you guys get in here, give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you're going through. Let me know what you're going through. Let's vibe about it. You know? Right now, I got to sit here. I don't even know when the next court date. So I got to have my bag ready, everything ready for me to be out in the street with my dogs. And then my lawyer hasn't spoken to me, not letting me know any messages. He used to be on top of things. And now lately he didn't let me know until I got out, till I was getting dressed for court. Send me a message. Oh, it's been postponed. Can you send me a message? Can you talk to me? We need to talk. My life is on the line here. And lets you know how all these court systems, the lawyers, the judges, how they're all connected, intertwined when it comes to these secret societies, these covens, and you think that they have nothing to do with it. Child Protective Services, Adult Protective Services, police departments, the DEA, the who is that? The higher up from the district attorney's office. How many of them take that bribe, the heavy bribe, because you know that your worth is in the billions when they got $1 million, when they got millions of dollars on your head, how much they paid out to come at you, and you're still here. You're still standing, still telling your story, still telling on them. They don't like that. To the point that their mask has fallen and everybody now sees who they really are, seeing through all their lies. Like they lied so much to be greedy and selfish. They used so many people so that they could get at what they wanted from you and not letting anybody in the know. They just give them a couple of bucks and tell them to lie on you. All you just have to say, believe me, I've been through this many times. All you got to do is just lie. And now they're getting caught up. Now they're like, now everybody's telling on each other because they're like, hell no. You didn't give me but like $300 and you wanted me to lie. You gave me $500 to commit perjury. And now I got to go to jail because you lied to me. You said that it was nothing, and you said to just do this, just do that, and I'll be all right. And now I'm going to court. Now they're putting me in jail because you wanted me to lie for you. Now they're all telling on each other. And my problem with this is if the courts were really on your side and they knew that a giant group came at just one person, and how the stories kept changing. If one lie didn't work, they threw out another lie. And they say, no, we're not accepting that. They went and come back, and they came back with something else. No, we're not accepting that. Boom, boom, boom. They needed power of attorney, so they had to make you look crazy. So they paid off a doctor to tell the ambulance to take you to a psych unit with no probable cause. And now you went in there because they said, oh, you were having domestic violence. And I'm going, with who? My husband don't live there. With who? My daughter that punched me in the eye, and you took the wrong one? That one? You knew because she was pregnant, you took the one that she punched in the eye to a psych unit, not the one that was pregnant causing the harm. Tell me where that makes sense. Don't think that they're still not trying to put you in a psych unit or put you in jail. Because they want you out of, they're putting people on your property to get you out of character so that they can call the police on you. Okay? Something about the mountains. I'm not even going to take that. Outer space. They think you an alien. They think you're working with the... I'm not going to say it. You work with the stars. That's all I got to say. You work with the stars. What else, Spirit? You know, that's why when I'm talking here, the confusion that they try to send you, I feel like I get sidetracked. Like I'll start on one story and end up on another. Because they try to mess with your thoughts. I'm going to get out every thought that I could possibly get through. Now they regret. Now they regret, but they did too much and they went too far. They don't know how, these narcissists don't know how to stop. They want to run away. I'm telling you, they want to run away because they got a buried body. They buried a body. And I'm hearing on somebody's property. It's on somebody's property. They buried a body on somebody's property. Could be by the water. Could be in the woods, in the mountains. We saw the mountains here. In a shallow grave. And they put they put probably something of yours, some hair strands, some I don't know if you have pads, your period. I don't know if you could use period blood in there. I don't know, just to show that maybe there was put the hands of the skeleton on it, so it looks like, you know, there's blood on the fingers or something. I don't know, on your pad, so it looks like maybe they were fighting you and they have DNA on their hands. I don't watch those kind of shows, those forensic shows and stuff. I don't watch that. I don't watch TV really. Yeah, I feel like they're leaving evidence from you at the crime scene, or putting evidence from the crime scene where you're at, in your home, in your bedroom. I don't know, the dirt that could be on the bottom of your shoe. I don't know. I don't know what else. Like maybe their strands of hair. I don't know. I don't know. But it's all done for revenge. They want to get at you because they can't get away with what they've done to you. So they're in their feelings. They're in their feelings. What else, Spirit? All right. So be careful. Let's see. What's this? The cleanup. Now they want to do cleanup. Could be a fire sign, or they're trying to clean up a fire. Because this is how they get rid of the properties that either they can't sell and they want to make money. They can't sell these properties, or they don't want to give you your property. They set it on fire for the insurance. This is what they do for the property or the business. Right? Look, I'm telling you, burial. I'm telling you, this body keeps coming up. They buried somebody. Somebody they were dating. They buried somebody they were dating. Isn't that how it is? A lover. I told you it was by the water, right? Or in the mountains. And there's missing evidence. There's a missing letter. There's missing evidence. They redirected your mail. They go and they pick up your mail. It's being redirected to another address, to a home that you're supposed to be living in, but they're in there. So they're collecting your mail in that address, right? Causing accidents. This could be a caregiver. They're saying that they take care of you and they take you out because you're their power supply. Could be strangulation. Be careful. Their partner in crime. They don't do it alone, guys. All of this is all they all get together and they have their meeting about you. They have their meeting about how they're gonna take you out. Because the poison that they gave you didn't work. The car accident didn't take you out. All right. And they know it's harder now because they're going through legal proceedings and they're being surveillanced. All right. And I'll tell you something. Me, this FBI comes to my face, I think I'm going to punch him in the face. Because how dare you leave me here to die, being brutally victimized. But we're not allowed to say we're victims. Right? I'm going to sue the fuck out of all of you because you knew that you put us in this predicament, or you knew what we were going through and you left us there. You left us there to be tortured, and you all knew about it. Because if you knew that the courts, how far they went to get this money, how far that your family, your friends, your ex-lover, how far they went to get what belongs to you. How far were they willing to do to keep it? How far and what were they willing to do to keep from paying you back what they owe you? They got to get rid of you because nobody want to pay you. Everybody want to live your life. Everybody. And they know now, after everything they've done and what you've been going through, they know that not a one of them can come up to you and say, can you help me? Because they're all going to need lawyers and they're all going to need bail. And who's going to pay for their commissary? Because they're all going to be in jail. And where are all their babies going? Because now they're having a whole bunch. Look, and that's the truth. All right? And that's the truth. They know that. They're going to feel like this. They wanted you like this. They wanted you lonely, right? To feel lonely. I know that I am never alone, but we were never alone. We had the Most High Lord, God, the archangels and the guardian angels. You knew they always had your back. Even some of us they have even appeared to you to let you know that they had your back. Before you even knew what you were going to go through, they already appeared to you and let you know. What's coming in, Spirit? Show me. It said adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn, not them. They see a challenge like a bitch and they come at you. You challenge them, forget it. They're getting their feelings. They're in their feelings because they want everything that belongs to you. They want it. And if you don't give it to them, they're going to come at you with they're going to war you to the end. And guess what? To the end, my friend. We will war. Because I know who got my back. Regardless, they think that because you get put out in the street, oh, if you had a God, why would you be homeless in the street? Motherfucker, because you put me out there. That's why. It has nothing to do with God. It has to do with your dirty, underhanded tactics that you use. Okay? And that's coming to an end. And anyone else that's working with you doing that, they're all going down. So the same way that you try to make us fall, you will be falling tenfold. And everyone that works with you behind the scenes, especially these higher ups, judges, lawyers, that seem to put you out there. Meanwhile, they know that these children are being trafficked, groomed and trafficked. And these courts just look at you in your face, and all of a sudden, that whole court proceeding turns into the children. Meanwhile, you went in there for order of protection and to keep them away from you. All of a sudden, it turned into, oh, well, now we have to protect the kids, so we got to get her out the house so that we can protect the children. Meanwhile, it's them that's grooming the children, sedating them, poisoning them, and the courts thought that was okay. Because they're working with the devil, temptation. But the Lord will set you free. What is this? It says friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. So you could have someone new coming in. Oh, yes, we all do know about these friendships, these fake friendships that were there for a reason. And the reason was for them to sidetrack you and poison you and take you out. What a friend. What a friend. What else, Spirit? What else? Show me. An hour and 22 minutes. Unbelievable. 1, 2, 2, 2. What else, Spirit? Show me. Oh, because you have positive movement forward. I'm telling you, you're going to have to go overseas. You have to go pick up this money, these funds, your land, your house, your property, your assets. All right? Your home, your business. It's overseas. You got some overseas accounts and you got to go pick them up in different spots. Because they took checks and they put them in overseas accounts so they could live off of the dividends of these checks. And now they can't. And now they can't. What else, Spirit? Show me. You got memories of love. This is your past. They want you to ignite that flame. That's what they're looking for you to ignite these flames. They want you to remember them. And all you have is bad memories of them. Why would you want to remember that? You're not going back there. You're moving forward. There is no going back for us. We cannot go back. When you go back, they're going to finish you with a smile on their face. Oh, they didn't get you the first time, but they're going to get you the second time. That's how they feel. Oh, I didn't get you last time. I'm going to get you this time, bitch. Don't think they're not feeling like that. That's exactly how they're feeling. What else? Ooh. It says because you've transformed. They don't like that you've transformed. Metamorphosis. They don't like that. That you bigger, better, smarter, stronger. I feel like the bionic woman. Right? Trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. And you had to trust in the Most High in absolutely every step you were taking. Right? When they said leave that karmic, you had to leave that karmic. Whether you liked it or not, whether you were nervous, where you would like, I'm never gonna have somebody, like that by my side. Like you, what were they? What were they doing by your side? Draining you in every which way possible? Keeping your emotions down? keeping you sick, keeping you in the most negative atmosphere possible. Listen, when you move away from that, you're going to see such a glorious life. You're going to see your life change to such a grandeur. And you couldn't believe that you stood in something so dark for so long. Once you leave that and you move into your next, oh my God, the glamorous, most wonderful life awaits you. And you'll notice it like this. Once you cut cords, and you'll feel so much better, like somebody opened a window and the sunshine came in. Okay? Shadow, because you did your shadow work. You did, and now you're fertile. Now you're able to birth a new you, a new business, a new relationship. You might even birth a child. So, and all it took was for you to trust and get rid of these memories. All right, that they're trying to ignite. So you could have done a cord cutting to the point that I know I've done many, but now it's final, and they know that it's final, and it's killing them. You're killing them just by indecisive. They wanted to make you indecisive, so you didn't think that what you were doing was right. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. They didn't want you to. They want you to go through an emotional withdrawal from the world. So nobody'd ever find you. That's why they keep you hidden. Gratitude. The Most High. Be grateful. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. Show the Most High that you're grateful in every little thing. Remember, you're still here. There's a reason you're still here. The Most High, your angels, your guides, your ancestors, they're keeping you strong and healed. All right, growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. You've grown through this. Self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. They wanted to take your self-esteem and stop it out because they're going through it. Deception and envy. I'm telling you, their mask is done for. They got to take those masks off. Everybody know what they did, what they done, because you're coming into the light. And everything that they've done is coming into the light. And your ancestors are making sure of it. Okay? They're bringing everything to light. They're going to make sure that the judge, the lawyer, the newscasters, they're going to be seeing the embarrassment that they're going to go through, because they're going to have to put this in the news that these people went out there and they're spreading HIV and they knew they had it. Okay? This wasn't a secret that they were doing that. You're coming into some sort of a spiritual union they didn't want, that they're fighting you, but you're going to be able to rest and rejuvenate. You understand me? Because you haven't been able to. Right? All they wanted to do was cause you heartache and loss in your life. They wanted to make you dark. They wanted to create losses in your life to make you dark. What else, Spirit? What else? Give me one more. One more. I'm telling you. Rest and rejuvenate. Blame. I accept that responsibility for my well-being. They wanted to blame you for everything. For anything that they've done. Everybody in that circle went after you. Because they needed to sacrifice you. Because you have the power. They wanted your energy. And now that you cut them off, they don't have that. They're dwindling. They're sick. They're going to prison. They're losing all little bit of protection that they thought they had. It's gone. From their ancestors, from the universe, even from the dark side. They have zero protection. They're all falling. Failure. I'm telling you, failure. They failed. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn, but they didn't learn. They didn't learn. They didn't learn from this. Now you're being recognized and rewarded. It's coming in for you guys. Balance is being restored. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. And we're going to leave it there. because we're at an hour and a half, and that's a long time. I can't believe that it's. I feel like I have so much to tell you, and it's very difficult. As you can see, my computer shuts off now. Nothing's working right. You know, there's somebody that's not here that I was able to put a video out, and that way they can't block me. My granddaughter was doing her homework for this week, so I knew that I'm able to use. They can't shut it off on her. She's got to do her schoolwork. So I love you, my warriors. Stay strong. You got this. You've been fighting all this time. Just imagine all the fighting, all the crying, the poisonings, the attempts on your life, the repeated attempts on your life, and you're still here. Listen, it's right around the corner. I couldn't tell you, emphasize this this enough. I need to tell you, it's right around the corner. The information you need, the help that you need. Finally, I believe these FBI agents, CIA, Internal Affairs, Homeland Security, DEA, I believe somebody's going to come in and they got to talk to you. Because you're letting the cat out the bag. You let them all know they're being watched. Everybody's being watched. They're watching each other. You got the karmic masculine watching the divine feminine. You got the karmic feminine watching the divine feminine. And the divine masculine. And then you got the FBI, CIA, Internal Affairs watching all of them, watching you. So namaste, my warriors. Stay strong. You got this. Listen, you got this. As I told you, I keep telling you, it gets harder as it gets to the end because they're at the last of what they could do to you. And nothing has worked. Nothing. And they got a large bounty on your head. When I say it's in the millions, it's in the millions to take you out. In order for them to get away with what they've done to you, they have to take you out. And the feds know it. So hang on. Because their day of reckoning is here. They have fallen. The grave they dug for you, they fell in it. So hang on tight. Because it's still a bumpy ride. They don't know when to quit. These narcissists just don't know when to stop. So continue to watch your back. I'm not going to be one of these readers that tell you, oh, it's at the end. They can't bother you anymore. No. They're at their end. They're at their end. They don't know when to stop. So they'll continue with the poisoning. They'll continue to want to do a hit and run. They'll continue to want to have your car, put you in a car wreck, to have you kidnapped. Watch your back. They want to rape you. They want to give you HIV. So if they could sedate you and get away with raping you, they're going to do it. Most High will not let you get these diseases. You understand that? You work too hard. You've gone too far. And you've come too far for this. For the Most High to let you go now, to let you down. It's never going to happen. Keep your faith and keep your hope high. I love you, my warriors. Stay strong. You got this. Namaste.